Once again, thank you for tuning in to Inevitable Podcast, where we bring you raw stories.
Think about the ones that actually care about you.
Yes.
Your family actually cares about you. Like, people here, they don't really give a fuck about you. All they want is your money. Right.
Mm-hmm.
They're just, what's in it for me type shit. They don't really give a fuck about you or any of that. And think about the ones that really give a fuck about you.
Mm-hmm. To the mic. Okay, so what's your name again?
Dominic Stanley.
Okay. Okay, Dominic and Austin. Okay. I'm Big Zell, and this is another episode of Inevitable Podcast. Okay, so to kind of open up, could y'all mind kind of telling me a little bit about y'all and like how y'all out here and stuff?
I've had a rough life. I mean, my mom's a single parent. I've been on my own since I was 13. You gotta figure out yourself. I mean, life's hard. I mean, drugs are hard. Life's hard.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta get through it. I mean, shit. Using, it fucks people up. And, your mindset is all on drugs every day.
Mm-hmm.
Based off drugs every day. You wake up, drugs. Go to sleep, I need drugs. Every day, it's just drugs. I mean, you're always trying to figure out how you're going to get your next time. Yeah. And like I was saying, my mom's a single parent. I mean, I've been on my own since I was 13.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had a hard life myself. Dad in prison, in and out of prison my whole life. Been on my own. I mean, yeah, it's hard out here. I was raised by my grandma. Just my grandma, no grandpa and that. Mom and dad, they did their own thing in prison, all that. And, basically went to school, all that. I got locked up from 16 to 18. And then I got out. Was out for a little while. Stole a car, got into high speed. Now I'm on probation. I'm filming now at 20. Well, I just turned 20 this month at the beginning of this month. And yeah.
You're 20?
Yeah, I'm 20.
Oh man, you young.
On the 5th.
Huh?
At the beginning of the month.
Both of y'all in your 20s? Oh yeah, y'all young, man. Y'all got your whole life ahead of y'all.
For sure. Right now, Austin is like 5th grade.
Uh-huh.
We didn't really start kicking it till we seen each other out here.
Mm-hmm.
And, just basically doing whatever you want. So, just because you can, really. And you ain't trying to listen to nobody. You don't want no authority over you.
Mm-hmm.
All that. And, yeah.
So
it is what it is. You don't really care. You get to a point where you don't care.
Uh-huh. So do you feel like it's because like you didn't have guidance, or is it no guidance?
No guidance. And all I really had was my grandparents, same as Dom. Right. And like we got raised by our grandparents, not our parents. Yeah, we didn't have no lecture. You know, my girl, she did everything she could, but she was taking care of me and my brother. And that was the second time she did. You know, she already took care of her kids.
Mm-hmm.
Her son died in 2007. Her husband died in 2008. And then she was taking care of me and my brother. Mm-hmm. So she didn't really have no time, but she did the best she could, for real. And she don't do no drugs and that. She did best by us. It's not her fault. I can't blame her.
Mm-hmm.
Blame herself.
So y'all kind of like taking accountability for like y'all actions in y'all state. And okay. So y'all don't have a victim mindset. Okay. So like, what's some of the things that like have y'all seen anything like from being out here that made y'all want to change, or is it just this is just the life it is?
You know, the people you see them overdosing and shit, and it's like, damn, that's the life we live type shit. And it's like they knew what they were doing when they was getting high off. You know, they knew they had a chance of dying and shit, and they chose to do that shit anyway. And so when they died, it's like you can't blame nobody but them, because they knew what they were doing, what could happen.
Mm-hmm.
The result could be.
not to use the wrong word, but like does that put fear in anyone? Like being around somebody, like you might have been around them that whole day, and then like you hear about it later, like oh they died over an overdose or something. Like here 1 minute, gone the next. Like is that something that like scares you guys?
Yeah, it fucks people's brains.
Yeah.
As easily as it was in, it could have been us.
Right.
Like, I had a homie, he was an old age, like in his 60s. He was blind and shit like that. He could see a little bit, but he was technically blind. And he was walking across the street here like last week. And he got hit by one car, flew, and then the next car ran him over.
Damn.
And he died. He was just walking across the street type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's fucked up because he was just crossing the street. Every day, tomorrow ain't promised.
Yeah. That's true.
Life's hard out here.
So like are y'all comfortable with y'all life at this point, or do you want it to change?
I want it to change.
Okay. What about you, Dom?
You gotta be comfortable to a degree. You feel me? Or you
Yeah.
gotta be out here. You either gonna be out here, not change it, or you do something about it and change it.
Yeah.
But it's easy out here. It's easier out here to grind and hustle and live day by day than fucking go and do grown up shit and live in the real world. And
Yeah.
pay bills, get a house, and all that. It's easier to be out here and do what you want.
Okay. Having the freedom. Okay. Like, do y'all have a drug of choice that y'all don't mind sharing? Like, okay. It's the same?
It's hard. I've been basically talking to myself, like, you need to change yourself now. Like you said, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
When you start, it's like everybody tells you need to quit or you're gonna go through withdrawals, this and 30, and you're like, no, not me. I only hit it here and there. And they're like, yeah, me too. When I just started, you feel me? But you hit it here and there. The next day you hit it here and there. Then you hit it every day. Then you hit it 15 times a day. Then you hit it all day, every day. Then
now that's exaggeration, right?
no, probably not.
Whoa.
And then it's like if you don't get high, people are scared of the withdrawal.
Mm-hmm.
It'll make you throw up, make you shit out yourself, diarrhea, all that, and make you feel like you're dying and shit. People don't want to go through that. They don't want to feel that. So it's easier to get high than go through the withdrawals and all that. And that's what it is.
How long does it take for a user to feel the withdrawals? A couple hours, a day?
I mean, if you ain't smoked in 15 hours, you gonna want, but like before it gets bad, 24 hours, before it gets bad, anything after 24 hours, like you're sick for it. People exaggerate it and say 4, 5, 8 hours, but it's really 24 hours, 30 hours. That's when you're really gonna start feeling it.
Yeah. Like how y'all got introduced to it? Was it by accident, or did y'all know what y'all was like using?
I knew a lot of people started with the press pills, the fake 30s, the fake 30s,
Mm-hmm.
What basically everybody started on. Yeah, and then fentanyl came around, and then it's like, why am I spending $15 a pill when I can spend $15 on fentanyl and I can take 2 hits of fentanyl and it's equivalent to a whole pill, you know? And so then it becomes to a money saving thing. So now you just smoke fentanyl because it's cheaper. Well, it's not cheaper, but the amount, it is cheaper in a way from the amount you get for and all that, you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah. It's sad. It's rough out here. I mean, everybody ain't perfect.
That's right.
Everybody got their own drug of choice. I mean,
Yeah.
The only person that can change is yourself.
Yeah.
If you want to change, change. If you don't, you're going to still be out here doing the same shit every day.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting for that high. I mean, it's rough out here.
And one thing I can tell about like interviewing you guys is that y'all don't have a victim mindset. Y'all are doing what you're doing, and you know the consequences of it.
For sure.
And I feel like I can respect that to the utmost, because there's a lot of people that Like they're doing what they're doing, and they'll say like, well, it's not my fault, or I can't change it. Yeah. And it's just like
it's our fault. We did it. We did it ourselves. I mean, we're the only person that can change it. We don't want to change. We're just seeing how we are. I mean, life's hard. I mean, life's a bitch.
For sure. But one thing that you guys have in y'all favor is y'all are so young, man. Y'all have like time to get it right. You know what I mean? Like right now in y'all stage of life, y'all could literally keep doing what y'all doing, and who knows, 5 years from now, y'all could own a company.
Right.
And hell, I could probably work for you. You know what I mean? That's how life is, man. And I really like respect y'all a lot. For owning up and being that voice of reason out here. You know what I mean? Because like I feel like we have a lack of the voice of reason.
Think about the ones that give a fuck about you.
Okay.
There's people out here that love you, people that don't love you, don't care about you. Just keep your head up and keep on pushing.
Okay. Okay, man. It's another episode of Inevitable Podcast. Thank you guys for sharing y'all story with me.
Thank you.